よし。お疲れ様です。クリーンでホワイトな働き方を目指す企業、オーバータイムワークス株式会社の新卒社会人です。映画見た？マーベリック。見たよ。見たよね。見ました。もう見たら飛びたくなるに決まってるってわけ。それじゃあ早速やっていきますか。もうちょっと久しぶりすぎてやり方もなんか内容も忘れてるから、最初からやろうかなと思ってます。よし、やってこう。キャンペーンですよ。ちょっとアクティブになってない。よし、OK。なんか昔のね、データ残ってたんですよね。信じられないっていうか、残ってると思ってなかった。まあ、ハードでやりますよ。歯ごたえがないとね、やってられない。綺麗ぞ。映像が綺麗。
When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue.
Dark blue。初めてね、今ね、画質の設定をマックスにしてます。
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
オーシア空軍の響き懐かしすぎ。
I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
そうだね。マーベリックでも言ってたね。
anything good coming from that.
てかマーベリックでも言ってたな。
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war.
眠ってんのよ。
Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles
モ
of
スボ
junk
ールって
waiting to
何
be
がちょっとわか
scrapped.
らないです。
Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful.
カミソリみたいな原初の飛行機、戦闘機いいよね。
Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
Ah, いいな。音圧。目印です今の。 あーいいなー、いいわー、久々にこの BGM と SE カメラアングル。
So I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing.
イーグルだ。
Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything
そう
move that
G をかけ
fast.
放題ね。
It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put in my investment in this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
あーこんな始まりだったっけ。チャージアサルト。
Is everyone here?
Everyone here?
Settle down.
全国
Said
か。
settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Yuja as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
スクランブルか。また新マグニから飛ぶことになる。爆撃機かな。ノッカー、ブローイン、ゴーレム3、ゴーレム4、クラウン、トリガーは俺か。あとボタンあったっけ？この辺か。こっちか。こっちだ。オッケー。何持ってんだ今。あーなんかいろいろ持ってんな。この辺ダウンロードコンテンツ嫌いだ。だから多分最初から開放されてるってことね。いや、マーヴェリック乗りてえよな。どれ乗る？これさ、正直トムキャット強すぎるんだよね。マーヴェリックトムキャット。でも乗りてえよな。だって第5世代と戦えるような設定もなっちゃってる。あ、性能低いやつあるじゃん。これでしょ、乗るっつったら。これは乗るんだけど、ちょっとその前に私の IP のカスタマイズをちょっと見たいから、ちょっと待ってくれや。 F2 のこの後継機みたいなやつどこ？スホーイ系統に私は乗らないからね。ストライクワイバーン、ラプター、ライトニングか。はいはいはい。F2 のあれもダウンロードか。どれだ？あ、これか。こうなんか見た目ごつくてかっこいいんだよね。まあトムキャット乗るでしょ今日は。ラーズグリーズね。オードかな。普通のD、はいはいはいはいはい。そういうことか。いや、マーヴェリック乗るだろう。スキンあるの？あるな。うわー、かっこよ。めちゃくちゃスキンある。もしエンブレムが、ああそうだ、エンブレム全員分あるんだ。これこのカラーリングマクロス感あってかっこいいですね。ははは。あ、どうもお疲れ様でございます。いやでも俺ラースグリーズ好きなんだよな、意外と。ラーズグリーズカラーも捨てがたいところではある。傷3本線ついちゃうから、いやー悩むな。いやこれも乗りたいよね、せっかくあるからトップガンだし。でこれも性能クソ高いんだよな。なんか高すぎちゃうんだよね。まあでもハードだし高くてもいいか。どっち乗ろうかな。まあ、最初だからこっち乗るか。まあこっちでいいかな。これ強化パーツつけられ、 こからさらに強化できるのちょっとずるくねえか。いや待ってじゃあやっぱ低い性能のやつ乗りてえわ。この性能さ何なのって感じだよな。ホーネットの方が、いいのは知ってるんだが、じゃあトムキャットでしょ。じゃあトムキャット乗りますよと。VR 対応モードは別であった気がする。メビウスに久々になるやつね。懐かしいこれ。こういう感じね。ちょっと待ってね。ここから、普通のホーネットは、もうこれ選んでる時が一番楽しみまである。はいはいはい。強いね。はいはい。対地攻撃特化ね。オッケーオッケーオッケー。じゃあ私が気になってる F2 のスーパー回は何を持ってるの？これ多分対地攻撃だと思うんだけど。対艦ミサイルだこれ。対艦ミサイルでっか。うわー、マルチロックだこれ。何これ。へえ、こんなのあるんだ。そうわかるー。もう楽しい。すでに18分経過しているが、もう楽しい。普通の F2 も確か対艦攻撃だったんだよな。これトップガンの第5世代機ですね。これを乗るのもまあ渋いよな。マルチロック。はい。これははい。昔ずっと乗ってた F2 はもうカスタマイズがこの色かっこいいんだよねかっこよくない？昔ずっと乗ってた F2 しかもあれだ、グリフィスだからサザンクロスだし強調。いやかっこよお前。これ対艦ミサイル高速飛翔。はいそうただね、対空戦闘弱えのよ。はい一応マルチロールだけどね、確か。戦略どこでやるの？スキンじゃない。てかこれ全然スキン持ってない、この戦闘機。持ってないというか、そもそもなんか空対空ミサイルだメイジスペアスキン、メイジスキン、ストライダー、ラズグリズにね、ジョリー・ロジャー、シュネータイ・ウォードックかっこいいよね。ウォードック好きはなんかこう、なんかサラダ食ってそうだよなエンブレム選べちゃうんですよね。 まあ待って持ってない伝わりすぎてて草。ちょっと待って、何乗る？なんかトップガン見たからトップガンのあれ乗ろうかと思ったけど、やっぱ背の高えからさ、なんかこうもうちょっと苦戦したいよね。カスタマイズしていきたい。しょぼい機体を。ファイティングファルコンはそんなに好きじゃないな。マルチロックか。はい。普通のホーネットもなんか全然買ってないな。なんかレールガン持ってんだけど。なんか普通のホーネットレールガンがあるんだけど、どういうこと？それおもろいですね。マルチ用の買ってたな。マルチ用のカスタマイズ。レールガンおもろいね。すごい多いんだよな、今作な。乗ってましたね。バサラっぽいという理由だけでその逆欲があんまないんだよね。確かにレールガンはずるいな。いや、A 点、なんかこうありきたりだけど A 点縛りもいいよね。ありきたりではあるけど、多分 A 点だと途中のミッションで積むんだよな、おそらく。そう前進力が全然ないんですよね。ダウンロードで増えてるファルケンとかクソ懐かしい。モルガンもクソ懐かしい。神殿、お前こんなんいたか。うわ悩むな。うわ F15 のあれだ、翼追加したやつ。いやお前もかっこよ。懐かしい。ノスフェラトゥってアーカードじゃん。ダークスターくんね、映画でぶち壊されたやつね。いいですね。でもやっぱ F2 のこのスーパー回が結構いいかもね。スーパーホーネットブロック3。はい。なんか強すぎないなこれずっと F2 乗ってたし、やっぱ F2 乗るか。なんかすげえ半端な性能してる。これいいね、私好みです。なんかパーツつけるか。どんなやつつけてたっけな。何が強いんだっけ。レベル2じゃ全部マルチモードだから確か。武器代表、そうかな。結構好きなの。和製機体だし、なんかこの青が好きなんですよね。日本特有のこの海上迷彩みたいなやつが。もう古い機体ではあるけどね。 何つけてたっけな。相談数アップは結構嬉しいんだよね。録音速度とか上げちゃうとちょっと優しくなっちゃうからドッグファイトしたいので、やっぱ基本的には相談数か基本性能上げたい。なんだこれ。あ、クイーンズカスタムね。懐かしい。シンゴジでも確か飛んでました。クイーンズカスタムはつけとくか。ストーリーでしかつけられないしね。性能アップしなくていいかな。この辺適当につけてるか。ちょっと待って、ここから、集団率アップは別にいいです。搭載量アップ、まあ必要に応じて搭載量アップするかなぐらいにするか。もう基本的にはもう起動性能爆上げで好きに悩ませてください。かっこよ。かっこよ。何これかっこよ。スペシャルスキン、はいはいはいはいはい。ブルーインパルス感あるよね。もともとのこれがさ、このオーシアスキンって言ってるけど、要はジャパニーズ会場迷彩だから、これもかっこいいんだけど、2かっこよ。エルジア彩色センス丸。メイジは変わらんね、あんまりね。スペアも変わらんでしょ。ストライダーは、まあ、ちょっと変わらなくて、タイガー、これは余裕で L 字ア一択じゃないか。かっこよすぎ。で、エンブレムね、まあいろいろつけたい。まあ、当然メビウスは、まあ身につけたいんだけど、私は PSP のやつも結構好きだったから、このグリフィスがだいぶ好きなんでね、まあそもそもサザンクロスって403の曲がもう大好きすぎるオタクなので、これつけたいんだけど、今回はあえて黄色にしたい。あえてナゲッツでもいいけど、それかアベナナ。それかアベナナだけど、まあここは黄色をつけますかね。あ、オメガじゃんこれ。うわ、おい、エンブレムのこの V の音楽あったっけ。いや、めちゃくちゃいいじゃん。見せてくれよ。かっこいいです。はい、かっこいいです。いや、かっこよこれ。じゃあこれでいきまーす。
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
よーし。これ。
Radar sight still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks.
いや、かっこよきたい。
Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
おー、機体かっこよすぎるって。この何この肩みたいなとこ。
Trigger, your call
この視点です。
Mage 2, clear for takeoff.
私メイジじゃないです
Situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
Is it only bombers? Give us some
行き
intel.
ますか。視点操作
Mage
どう
2 scramble. Take off now.
Fighters in the air. They're still bombing us.
あーかっこいい。食ったからな。
What's happening? Status report. Anyone?
Mage 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
この操作性ね。はい。
Carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem 4 understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper.
視点操作どれだっけな。
Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco.
ウィルコ。
Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
お前らバケット無視してどこ行ってんの。
Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
書いてるよ。
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
レイジ2が分隊の名前で、単体の名前はトリガーでしたかね、確か。いやー、性能良くない、全然この機体、いいですね。あー、思い出した。あー、思い出した。どっちが近いかな。近いかな。
Watch out for the
21
support aircraft.
おい、
Golem 2, Fox 2.
行ってこい。
Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target.
Destroy the target. うわ、ここだ、視点操作。めっちゃ当たらないかも。いい BGM ですね。
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, targets in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm.
ああ、いいね。
I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
ひよっこ持ち上げるなだって。ひよっこだってよ。おいおいおいおい。お前ら遅いぜ、速度が。まあ、こんなにアフターバーナー吹かすと燃力切れますけどね。これはしっかりとケツにつくために一度右に振ってから旋回してこうです。
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go,
Oi,
kid.
oi, oi, oi.
I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
なんか言ってるぞ。
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Radio.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
こういうのを落とさないと
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass.
Kiss my ass.
These, I can't tell them apart.
ヒット。うわー、さすがハードだ。一発外したかな。これでおしまいかな。おお、避けるねー。やるねー。
Fox 2, Fox 2.
さよならだ。さて、あいつがちょっとあの爆撃機が突っ込みすぎだな。今フライトコントローラーを使っています。これがねえとな。まあ水力のなんか調整を見てればすぐ分かると思うけど、コントローラーともうなんかほぼ0-100しかできないからね。なんか避けられたかも。
Target is down.
心地が良い。さてさて、どっちの方が近いかなこれ。あんまりいい位置じゃないな。
Locked.
Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. I'd call that mission accomplished.
Target is destroyed.
Still got half our baggage. Emptying them on hangars and runways.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
Friendly has been shot down.
It's a Golem and Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2.
かっこよこの
Looks
機
like
体。
he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
おいよく言うぜ。
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones?
ずいぶん低いとこ飛んでるな。
Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
なんだ？低空飛行の許可願いたいけど。懐かしいねこのなんか再現ね。プレイいいですね。
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP. Hear that? Golem Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
ちょっとだけ見てもいいか。
Mage 2 scramble. Take off now.
Happening. Status report. Anyone?
Mage 2
バカが飛んでるよ。
Good luck.
Carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
くるくるしてる
Roger
よ。
that.
Golem 4, understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down
Gülü
all
gülü.
unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our
行かれ
radars
ます。
hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
We'll go.
ウェルカ
Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
ー。いや
Not bad,
ー、い
Mage
い
2.
ね。イサムくんじゃん。
Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate
イ
the
サム
enemy.
くんもいいね。イサムとさ、バサラが結局同じタイプの機体に乗ってるのがいいよな。もう変態機動性特化みたいな。
They're way overhead.
今回ゴーストと戦うこともあるからね。
Is asking for another round.
あ、これやっぱ肩張ってんのいいな。 いかにも好景気ですって面してるのがいい。
Golem 2, Fox 2.
すぐアフターバーナー吹かすじゃん。
Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier.
あの
Destroy the
肩で
target.
文字通り肩で風切ってるのかっこいいよね。 どんな動きしてんのよ。
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
F2 のさ、後ろの尾翼がさ、斜め下に下がってるのが好きなんですよ。ファルコンとかもそうだったと思うけど。はいはいはいはいはい。そうそうそう。そう、単発さ、なんかちょっと物足りないよな。だからね、私 F30 があんまり好きじゃないんだよね。見た目が。なんかずんぐりむっくりしてるし。ラプターはもう文句なしでかっこいいのはみんなもうその通りだと思うけど。
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
いいですね。
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1 over. Tally 2.
あとやっぱエースコンバットは英語音声だ。やっぱり。やっぱり英語音声だわ。F2 バイパーゼロ、そうなんだよね。もういかにも和製機体って感じ。
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Have our thanks. A ってランク。これミサイル使わずに機銃だけでやるとそのガンオンリーボーナスが出るんですよね。タイムボーナス、ディストラクションスコア、ノーダメージ。まあノーダメージが入ってるかな。もうちょっといろいろ落としてもよかったけど。まあまあ。あれ落としてなかったのもしかしてちょっと離れてるところで飛んでたやつ。あ、そうなんだ。なぜ気づかなかったの当時の俺。もう次行きましょう。
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed.
沈みそう。
20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid.
懐かしい小惑星の
Yusia was on
話。
the wrong side of the planet and got hit hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head to head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yusian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
パイロットとアウトローのやつは避けては構成できないんだ、こういう物語は。いつも罪に問われてるしね、主人公は。
declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east.
また東部に追い込まれてんだよ。
Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
さあ、第一攻撃だな。ベースコンバットと言ったらね、対地攻撃です。地上の荒くれ者との通信がおもろい対地戦闘ですね。で改造パーツ買ってないやつ買いたいよな。あ、着氷とか懐かしい。そういう要素あるよね、このゲームね。一応ラプターまで買ったんだな。レーダーロックまで行くか。高えな、機体。ここで止まっちゃうから、まあ、次はじゃあイーグルですね。イーグル持ってないんだな、私。オッケー。さあ、対地攻撃なんで、まあ、対艦ミサイルなのか、これ、こいつ、背負ってるの。いや、弱いのよ。入り組んでる場所では。海上ではもう、てか対艦攻撃に関してはもう無類の強さを誇るんだけど、地上では弱いんですわ。とはいえ、お前ロケットか。もう、ろくでもねえな。たまらんね。まあ、ちょっと、せっかく乗ったし、あれ乗るか。対艦ミサイルしとっていきますかね。言うてハードだからどっかで詰まるからね。さすがにエースとの戦闘では詰まりますよ、これ。
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
変態組んでいくか。
Fire the AA!
対空機銃だ。
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. Locked.
The anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed. They're going for the radar car.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there. Protect the radar vehicle.
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
It's an air raid. Being attacked by enemy aircraft. Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. Where's our support?
なんか家に当たってる。家に当たっちゃってんだけど。しょ
For tactical flexibility.
うがねえな。
Fox 2. Fox 2.
思いっきり民間の建物に被害あったんですけど。
Target destroyed.
Shit. Where are the damn interceptors?
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
My wings are iced up.
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down.
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Protect the radar vehicle! Return fire!
Mage 2, vehicle destroyed.
That's a miss.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. We got too far.
ああ、当たってた今。
Bandit coming at you.
Missile away. Miss. That's a miss.
ミス受けたか。
Mage 2,
やる
locked.
ね。
Enemy missile inbound. Evading. Fox 2.
Bandit is in my sights.
Fire anti-air gun. Now!
まあヘリはね、どこにでも撃ってくるからね。撃ってくるし、空中で止まるし。これヘリじゃないわ。
Fox 2. Evade. Do it now. Enemy behind you. Heads up.
Hey!
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their
映
targets
画だと外
too.
された。
Missed.
Okay.
APCs have nowhere to hide.
Enemy behind you.
Behind one. Missile launched.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
あと1だ。
I've iced up.
まさかこれで終わらない。
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead?
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Okay.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. Page 2, enemy has a radar lock on you. There's an enemy on your tail.
Shred their radar network.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Lockdown hostile. Here's some feedback for those war merchants. Find your manuals in a language we can understand.
All right. This base is worth destroying.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Everything's been burned down.
Lockdown bandit.
Page 2, bandit on your 6.
Okay.
It didn't connect. Enemy missile coming at me. Breaking.
おい、 怖いか？ロックされて困る。
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
オーバーシュートする。
Enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for
や
now.
ったけど落とせんなあれ。そうね。余裕で撃墜。バードストライク、セルフバードストライクだよ。わ、すっげえ。おい、やばいぞ。やばいもん積んでるやついる。
All transports have been destroyed.
これは当たらん。
What were they carrying?
4 targets remaining.
This is School 6. Enemy is locked on me. We've got the numbers and the strength.
さよならかな。
I'm taking fire, but I can still fight.
3 targets remaining.
Mage 2 bandit on your 6.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Launch preparation complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
あ。来た来た。
What happened?
なんか出てきた
Status
よ。
report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being
ち
launched.
ょっと待って、この真下にいるやつなんだ。
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones.
Okay.
Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down.
In gun range.
These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
Mage 2.
HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones. Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter? He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
はえーってか起動機能。
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Fox 2.
雲の中でロックオン外しやがる。
Shit! I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
Missed. The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase him down and pull the trigger. I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties. Mage 2, locking.
メッセージしてちゃんと背後について。雲が多くなってきた。
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
So, drones don't give a G-force, huh?
Destroy.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
Yeah.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
雲が多いです。
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Okay.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
これが LR か。あ、はいはいはいはいはい。
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Locked.
Fighters out there! Track the radar beam! They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
対艦ミサイルはでかい。重そう。
We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. Where's our support? We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
これ下についてるのガンポットですか、もしかして。途中で記事打ってたから見てみますか。あれなんだろうと思って腹にちょっとるやつ。
Target destroyed.
Shit. Where are the damn interceptors?
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Moving to right up.
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
どの辺で使ってたか。
Force via satellites.
Protect the radar vehicles. Return fire.
Mage 2. Vehicle destroyed.
あ、この視点懐かしい。
That's a miss.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. Push the plan
あ、
forward.
違うわ。全然違うところで行ってる。いや、ここぶっ壊れるわ。
Bandit coming at you.
Missile away. Miss. That's a miss. Mage 2 locked.
Enemy missile
いや、
inbound.
コブラちっか。
Fox 2.
あれ下についてるのなんだろう。
Bandit is in my sights.
Fire anti-air gun. Now. I'm cornered.
くるくる回りすぎだろ。
Fox 2.
Evade. Do it now.
ああ、いいね。ガンいいよな。
Heads up.
The clouds don't just affect your
ああ、い
field
い
of
です
vision.
ああ、いいですいい動きしてます。
The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. Missed.
APCs have lowered a high.
Behind you.
いやー、血液なくなっちゃうよ、頭の。
Behind one.
うん、なんかレーダーなのか。わ、すっごっ。
Trigger, there's one more to go.
地上から見たらこんな感じなんでしょう。
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead?
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out.
この視点も
Continue
いい
with
よ
the
ね。
mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. Page 2. Enemy has a radar lock on you. There's an enemy
ら破壊の限りを尽くしていていいんですよね。
Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
All right, this base is worth destroying.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Everything's been burned down.
Lockdown bandit.
なんか小島粒子一瞬見えたよね。
H2, bandit on your 6. It didn't
ハート
connect.
ぐらい。
Enemy missile coming at me. Breaking.
どっかで小島粒子が見えます。
Fox 2! Fox 2! Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
見えたかな。
Hostile has a lock. We aim over clear ground.
いや今のも死んでます。
You have to bail out now.
Zero 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
God damn it, my brother was in that radar unit.
くっここかな。
In gun range.
いやいやいやいや。
5 targets remaining.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
何も触れないんだ、あの爆発については。A ですって。まあ被弾なしだからな。ほらやっぱさっきのやつも私倒してない。おい全然やってないぞこのゲーム。ミッション変わった直後の端っこにいるエースキーはだいたいカラー持ってますからね。そういうところはね、もうイニシエのアーケードゲームから続くなんかおまけ要素みたいなターゲットあるからね。
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
いやー、アークバードもさ、難易度上げるとさ、レーザー兵器が死ぬほど当たるから大変なんですよね。懐かしい。 買えないか。高えな、ファルコン。さあ何で飛ぼっかな。まあ、この舞台味方がサンダーボルトじゃねえやサンダーボルトではないスーパーホーネットだから試しに乗ってみるか。マーベリック機動性どんだけ違いますかって。これ何？どうしようかな。これ持ってくか。こいつがパーツで強化できちゃってんだからもうとんでもないわよ。それはもうクイーンズカスタマー入れるわよ。こんなんあったな。こういうのもあるんだ。いいね。なるほどね。まあもうオリジナルスキンだろう。エンブレム何つけてんですか？いや、初期なんてやめてください。私は黄色の10いくつにしよっかな。まあいくつでもいいですけど。ただこれあれだね、スキンがあれだからエンブレムが多分表示されなくなってますね。まあ、関係ない関係ない。気分はマーベリックだから。
Squadron aircraft preparations complete.
いいね。めちゃくちゃ動きやすくて F2 クソって言い始めたらどうしよう。多分言います。これにしてよかったーやっぱこっからだよな。いきますか。もう GO してるよ、右側で行くか。確かこんな感じだった。最高。これだよな。
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined
味方よ
forces
く見た
and
ら
are
ファイティングファルコンだ
engaged.
った。
You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up.
いやー、戦いの真っ只中に突っ込むのいいよね。いきますか。
Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds.
やる気か？
And so, your first hunting season begins.
しゃあ、バカがよ。正面から俺に勝とうなんて100万年と4日早い。
cannon, right on your tail.
よくやがった。やるね。
The enemy has a lock.
あっちー。うるさい。
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares.
シ
Your
ャフど
fingers
こで
should still move even if you're in a 9G
シ
turn.
ャフどこでやるんでしたっけ？はい。F4 だと？いやタイガーじゃん。
4 remaining.
まあいい機体ですよね。 わからん。一発だ。なんかミサイルの威力高くね？ ああ、そうか。一発だ。なんかミサイルの威力高いんだけど。なんだ？どうした？めちゃくちゃ4機で追ってますけど。
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Woohoo!
I haven't even broken a sweat.
They have to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
フラグ立てになって。
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
どこだ？
Caution, missile!
Caution! Large aircraft is approaching.
結構正確にやってく
Stay
る。
alert.
危な。あ、とんでもないの来ちゃった。手の空いてるものはこのアーセナルバードの方見な。フラミンゴの群れだ。一時的に撮影を許可するってブライトが言ってた。いやー起動が気持ち悪いよ。きたー。アーセナルバードプロペラなのがいいよ。
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skykeeper, this is Skeleton 1. What do we do about that monster?
We're just waiting for mission command.
A bad feeling about this.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
Can't get a read on
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys will go down easy.
はい。
Break, now!
All aircraft, no change in game
ちょっ
plan.
と待って。ちょっと待って。うるさい。
Destroy the arsenal bird.
What, but it's that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
うわー警告抜けた後みたいになってる。
Baby Huey.
Split up, find your own target.
いやこっち向きやがった。
The arsenal bird. Now, what's going on here?
I'm spiked. Lockdown hostile.
Enemy on my six. Break.
おいどっから撃たれてるか分かりづれえよ。
Commander, you got me!
すっげえ量のミサイルが見えた今。
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle squadron,
すごい
Gargoyle 1.
一瞬すごかった今。
The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Focus your fire goal, squadron.
じゃあすげえすげえミサイル飛んできてる。
This is Column 3. Column 2's hit. Status report.
待って待って待って待って待って。
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break!
うわすごっ。
Right for you.
空中でほぼ止まってやがる。
Roger that.
We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's
あ、キョ
lost.
ムさんこんにちは。
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
これ当たるでしょ。
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air
オッケ
superiority.
ー。
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
何？
How'd that happen?
もう正面からミサイル。雲に入ってよけた。
What the hell?
何ですか？
Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there! Breaking!
Control room. I'm breaking up.
あー、なんか展開したな、領域展開してる。
Skeleton squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If they noticed earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Gollum and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Gollum 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
避け
Shoot
てる。
down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Gollum 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort
よ
Gollum
く避け
2.
る。
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to
ああ、
fill in
後ろにつ
for
いたやつ
me.
落とすのか。
You won't make any
助
difference
けてよ、
up
フォ
here.
ックス。
Get back to base and
おい、
clear
スリッ
ahead.
ピ、お前早く逃げろって。
Copy that. Returning home.
いや、必要に狙うじゃん、お前。たくバカだよ。
Mage 2, UAV down.
A little tight.
うますぎ、今の。
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Gollum Squadron, Mage Squadron,
機動性良すぎ、この
come back safe.
この機体。
Locked. Mage Squadron, you're going toe to toe with the UAVs. Good work.
当たり合ってますよ、これ。
Taking fire.
待って。
The enemy has a lock on you.
Missile away.
危ねえ、今。見えた、こっちに飛んでくるミサイルが。
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
えあ、やば。
My status is fine. Affirmative.
待て。
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading
いや、
operation
いい、いい、いい。
airspace
後ろ取らせる。
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Gollum 2, engage now. Attack.
早すぎだ。
Advantage.
位置も悪いけど、まあ、ミサイル撃ったら向こう反応するから、それで多少ね、お茶を濁せる。当たらないと分かっていってもいいです。
Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell?
なんでさ、
Gollum 2, status
逃げ
report.
た先に何かいたぞ。多分。
Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Large wingtips.
とんでもない S 来た。
Matching me move for move.
Gollum 2, stop dogfighting and run.
うま俺。
Gollum and Mage Squadron. Help us.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Fox 2.
Let Gollum and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
それを
Get
避
your
ける。
asses out.
それは避け
That
る
a。boy, Mage 2.
Target
Just keep
down.
firing.
Nicely done.
ちょっと大変かも。避けやがった。
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
お前らバラバラに逃げすぎ。
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire?
楽しんでやがる。
I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
Does Mage Squadron still have their
Not
hot
on
shot?
my watch.
Then we just might make it out.
生き残ってる
Don't look back, just have faith. Gollum and Mage, we owe you a debt.
うますぎ。
Behind one.
Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass.
助けてよ、フォッ
Tied
ク
up
ス。
now.
任せろ。
Trigger, can you help him? Hell of a good
手一
job,
杯っ
Mage
てお
2.
前ら何もやってんだ
As
ろ。
many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Gollum 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Gollum 2, get a hold of yourself. Gollum 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody,
お前じゃない。
support!
いやー、ああいう BGM がいい。
Gollum 2, lost.
Shit.
う
Skykeeper,
まい。
where's the one that got brownie?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
うまっ。
Could mean life or death for him. Hurry up. I know.
避けろ、避けろ、避けろ。
All we do is fly away as fast as
ああ、
we
雲
can.
が。
Mage
これもらったでしょ。
taking on multiple UAVs. He's
うふーうまっ。
Got a lock on me.
待て待て待て待て、やってるやってる今。
Other aircraft are in trouble.
味方の対空砲が俺に飛んでくんのよ。はい、うますぎ。
All UAVs have been splashed.
なんかでも明治が落ちたけど。
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
それはそう。
Golem Squadron, Maid Squadron, withdraw.
ゴーレム隊結構生き残ってんじゃん。てか俺が助けたのか。これすごいよな。あ、来た来た来た。着艦。あー、低空飛行の許可願います。時間は2分。オッケー、任せろ。ひょー、足出してから正解性能ねー。これやんねえとな。じゃあ降りますか。これ降りれんの？うひょー、タッチ&ゴーだ。激しすぎる。てか性能良すぎ、この機体。死ぬほど曲がる。なんか速度が出た瞬間。右旋回じゃねえ、左旋回だ。はいや、この機体。なんじゃこりゃ。こっから降りれんじゃね？とんでもねえとんでもねえ降り方したがヘリコプター、雪風雪風乗ってた今。BGM よっ。いや、かっけえこの機体。いやー、かっこいいね。増装外してほしい。戦闘中はトップガンって書いてあるのちょっとダサいからファントム、あ、F4 ってファントムの女性だ。あれタイガーっていくつだっけ？ 6 だっけ？かっけー。ああ、いいね。 あ、いいですね。めちゃくちゃいろいろ飛んでるな。
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
We're just waiting for mission command.
だからとんでもない量のミサイルが飛んで
We'll
き
live
ま
through
す。
this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
I can't get a read on
These guys are definitely a step above the last
drones.
drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them.
These guys won't go down easy.
Break, now!
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
We're up against that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
味方の機銃、敵の機銃なのかなこれ。
Look at that light from the arsenal bird. Now, what's going on here?
すごいピュンピュン飛んでくるん
I'm spiked. Lockdown hostile.
だよ。かっこよ。
Skeleton 1, check 6, Commander. You got me!
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
あ、ゴーレムは強かったけど、スケルトンが全滅したのか。
Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
It's fast as hell.
Focus your fire, Golem Squadron.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit!
Status report.
おはは、いいね。
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break!
Golem 2, got a UAV headed right for you.
Golem 2, roger that.
We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
噂してくれ。このミッション長かったな。またアーセナルバードが領域展開してから UAV 戦になって、あとは退却支援か。機体は大切に扱えってなんか確かマーヴェリックも言われてた気がするな。よく思い出してみると。着艦見てえよ。曲かっこよ。いや、曲かっこよ。いいね。もうくるくる回りすぎだ。ミサイル入ってくるのね。そう、エースコンバットシリーズのリプレイ特有の面白さがある。ニュッて書いてくる。ニュッて。画質設定良くして正解だったな。前の端末でやってた配信してた時はその性能の都合で最高設定にするとさすがにカクついちゃっててできなかったんですけど、今はもうね最高設定し放題じゃない。でもね今回も垂直同期オンにしないと FPS400 出てた。マジで死ぬかと思った400も出んなって。あれこれ若干ないかな。
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA.
ああ、そうそうそう。
That was the right decision at the time.
F400 ってもパソコンから火出るわ。
I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
てかデフォルトでオフにすんなってそんなの。同期しとけって。
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged.
これ一周してますね。あれ
Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank you. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirt.
おい着艦。おい着艦見せろって。ないかも。
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Have to get to space elevator. あ、A でした。ランディングボーナス300。ランディングボーナス300。
Here he comes.
ああ、彼ね。エロ足出すとこ。
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age.
イケオジすぎる。
The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself.
なるほどね。
Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osea, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osea was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osea down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
いい話だわ。
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes.
焦りすぎでは?
Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osea's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger.
なんでだ?
After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
なるほど。いやー、何かに白羽の矢が立っている。非常に嫌な予感がする。そう思いませんか？まだ買えないか。高いな、ファルコンが。じゃあ今回は何に乗ろうかな。明治が F16 だから F16 でも乗りますか。これでいいだろう。クラウン、パトリオッ うわ、これパトリオットってあれじゃん。なんか注釈がついてる。すごいね。生かしてますね。ウィルバー、クロウ。これかっこいい。赤と黒ってかっこいいよね。ミネラル緑だ。渋いですね。これでいこう。ちょっと待ってかっこいい。てかやっぱエンジンここピカピカなってんのいいよな。かっこいい。かっこいいですね。じゃこれでいこうかな。
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
あれだ、もうかいくぐって。いつも大統領救出させられてる気がする。
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence.
かっこよ。
We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
なるほどね。
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
はい。雲の中に入った方がいいんだろう。
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
I think. I think.
話が別にいいんですよね。
I think.
レーダー頼りに飛ぶのも大事だからな。意外と機動性がいい。てか、コックピット見やす、この機体。
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
うわ、風だ。めっちゃ機種上げられる。ここら辺が今作おもろいところですね。めちゃくちゃ上げられる。今度はめちゃくちゃ下に。
Are we under attack? No change.
めちゃくちゃ引っ張られる。
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
これ雲の中だと BGM もちょっとあれするのがいいよね。これショートカットしよう。なんか急にセミが鳴き始めた。近くで機体にセミついてるかもしれない今。
Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know you got a bunch of people pulling for you.
やっぱここめちゃくちゃ風がある。 このショートカット
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
めちゃくちゃね、風が設置されてるんですよ、強風
Harling
が。
is still the president in my eyes.
おいおい、
He
フラグ
entered
立て
the
んなって
war,
お前。
built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble
その
hero.
体制で救ったの俺だ。
I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
めちゃくちゃ煽られます。
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
お前独り言だって言ってんのに喋りすぎだろお前。個人的なやつ。抜けた。もう一回ショートカットしましょう。ほらほら、雲の中に入ってる BGM もなんかちょっとこもる。
No problem. Situation normal. No change. RTV, going home. Tighten the watch. Status report. How could anything slip through our anti-air radar net? Increasing alert.
うわ、しかもこう逆光でレーダー見えづらくなってる。よくできてますね、このゲームね。ほら、逆光でちょうど見えないでしょ、このレーダーが。いやらしい作りしてますわ。あ、抜けましたかね。
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear.
はい、抜けま
Don't
した。
celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
この操縦かもうちょっと。
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly.
OK、派手に行きますか。
Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
回復機銃しかないけど、サムはあんのかないな。あ、サムだ。まずサム探すところから始まりましたよ、対地攻撃。
Missile closing. Evade. Mage 2, target destroyed.
あっぶね、これ上昇性能な、この機体。腹するとこだった今。
Half of the SAM sites are down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then. Mage 2, target down. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
ランデブーゾーン。
Half of the anti-air guns down.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ? Yeah, Mage 2.
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
シェー。
All anti-air guns destroyed.
なんか一発もらったけど大丈
The
夫。
landing zone is secure. Sea
また
Goblin,
シーゴブリン
we're
だ
clear
よ
to。land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
すげえ上昇気流ここ。
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
え
Sea Goblin here. Going up to meet our two VIPs.
いつものヘリね。
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
Mage 2, locked. Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Target eliminated.
わからんか。お水で無人機とやるのはちょっと骨が折れるかも。
Yeah, Mage 2 destroy the target.
Stress in. We're fighting against machines. Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us!
やってる。
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
UAV down.
There's too many. We can't take all of them.
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harlan, stay right there!
痛い痛い痛い痛い。
Jacob's been
痛い
hit!
痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。
Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric! Shit! Rocket!
Damn.
Golem Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
That's about half. Mop up the rest. UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harley. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. Let's get Mr. Harley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
避けないね。
We found an Erusian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harley.
It'll do.
大統領だって
All
それできる
squadrons
ぞ。
be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data
うわ
link.
数すごい。
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with?
いやー、性能が悪いですね、あなたはね。さあ、引きつけますか、敵を。
Enemies locked on.
We'll pass out some exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
Golem 3, imagine only 6. They can't get away.
Mage 2, walking. UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
こっち来たり向こう行ったり難しいな。それは多分当たり
One remaining.
ね。さっきからちまちま打ってきやがっててめえ。遊んでやるぜ。それは当たらんよ。
Golem 2, hang in there.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
Take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Harley wants to extend his thanks.
Let's wait till we're home safe.
それはそう。
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south.
南
Provide
に向かうの
support.
か。
5
いや、
minutes
急
remaining.
に出てきすぎだろ。
Focus on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs.
Okay.
Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
多いな。
Locked.
Whoa, again, Trigger? Can't let you have all the glory.
Enemy behind.
Roger. Sending UAVs at the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
Missile fire to you. I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter.
Enemy UAV down. Great job, Trigger.
Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
UAV confirmed down.
Gargoyle 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order. Someone's on the lighthouse. I mean, the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
UAV down. Keep up the good work.
Chronicles 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time.
3 minutes
Attention,
remaining.
Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble, babble.
Locked.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel.
お、本キャット。
Roger.
いいね、この子。
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
めちゃめちゃしてきた。
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report. HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Not anymore. Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
平気で撃つな、軌道エレベーターは。
H2, missile launch.
Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
待って待って待って。
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley.
うお、燃えてるぜ。
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
それが当たらないのは分かってはいる。
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond. Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
いやー、ピコンピコンピコン。
Mr.
別
Harling,
に
we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing with.
あ
Oh my god. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
おい、嘘つくな。
A friendly missile hit him.
おい適当言うなって。
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
この曲。
Tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest.
おいおいおいおい。
UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatch lane. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
今のイントロがさ、ラーズグリーズのテーマなんだよ
Can't
ね。
fly for a while. You understand.
あれが悲しい演出だよな。粋だけど。ふんふんふんふんふんふんふんって。あの曲いいよね。
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
もう適当言うだって。機体についてはセミのせいです。さて18時半なので、いや明日仕事なの。おわー、ちょっと待って、てかよく見たらさ、あれじゃん。私これ直すの忘れてた。よく見たらポップアウトの内容を直すの忘れてました。昨日のコラボ引きずってました。すいませんと。はい。まあ18時半なので、ちょっと、腹ごしらえだの、うんぬんかんぬんして、配信をね、一回やめて、人間性を取り戻して、明日の支度が終わったら、また別の配信をしようかなと思ってます。モンハン参加型やりたくね。アプで来てから全然やってないし。なのでね、ちょっと飯風呂とかやったら、また配信すると思いますので、モンハンじゃなくなるかもしれないけれども、とにかく一度ここで切って家事をして、また輪廻の果てから舞い戻ってこようと思います。それでは長時間のご視聴ありがとうございました。Thank you for watching this channel、今すぐチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。特に告知もないかな。ないですね。はい。それではまた次回お会いしましょう。お疲れ様でした。
この番組はクリーンでホワイトな働き方を目指す企業オーバータイムワークス株式会社の提供でお送りしました。